Volunteer leaders are the heart of Louisiana Farm Bureau.
In this week's edition of Road to Leadership, we meet the second woman to serve on Louisiana Farm Bureau Board's Executive Committee, Amelia Kent.
I am Amelia Kent, and I am the third Vice President of the Louisiana Farm Bureau Federation. My husband Russell and I raise beef cattle in and around Clinton, Louisiana. So I had been a Farm Bureau insurance customer since having a driver's license, but I really first got involved with my local board when a neighbor and a friend encouraged me to get onto the parish board and the Young Farmer and Rancher chair capacity. So in September 2007, thanks to Hank Schumacher, I got involved at my local board. When I was getting involved at the local board level, I was also starting my ag leadership class. So I have a really hard time peeling the two away or differentiating the two. That 2-year time frame was when I got immersed in Farm Bureau while also participating in the LSU Ag Leadership Program. My involvement is worth the time for so many reasons. First and foremost, because Farm Bureau is working for us when we're working in our businesses. But also I consider Farm Bureau my avenue to stay well informed on current affairs. I consider it my professional development. I can't tell you how much training I have been the product of, which gives me the ability to leverage my voice. My motivation was advocacy, but as much consumer facing, to put that face to the farmer and rancher for the consumer audience, because the reality is less than 1.5% of our population is directly on the farm or participates in production agriculture or the allied industries, which means 98.5+% do not. And more than that, these are members of our communities or members of our society, but they also are the vast majority of our electorate. Farm Bureau is an excellent avenue not only to voice those opinions about some current affair in agriculture and rural America. It's a place where you can voice them, you can learn more on the topic. I can't tell you how many times I thought that I knew about a topic until I went to a meeting and I got more information that was rooted in better data and better research. So, and then changed my opinion on the topic. The parish meetings are an excellent way to start and get your feet wet, because that's a smaller group of people in a much more concentrated area. So the challenges, the issues may be a lot more aligned because they're at the local level. We have staff addressing state policy issues. We have staff addressing national policy issues. And even if a farmer is not necessarily a member of Farm Bureau, that does not mean that Farm Bureau is not working on their behalf. So point blank, if someone is engaged in production agriculture, they should be a member of Farm Bureau because of the policy-facing work that we do.
Join us next week when we'll talk to Board Secretary and Treasurer Mike Melanson. You can also see all of the other Road to Leadership stories we've done on our website at twilatv.org.